On March 3, 2008, a 911 call shattered the morning peace on a quiet Memphis street. The call set Memphis first responders on a collision course with horror. A quiet suburban block, moments from becoming a national headline. A man, returning home from a weekend away, made a discovery so grotesque it would sear itself into the city's memory. Inside the small house at 722 Leicester Street, a scene of absolute carnage awaited first responders. This was no simple crime scene. This was a massacre. 6 people, including 2 small children, were dead. The victims had been shot, stabbed, and bludgeoned. The horror was immediate and overwhelming. The victims were soon identified, each name adding another layer of tragedy. Cecil Dotson, Marissa Williams, Hollis Seals, Shindri Robertson. The most gut-wrenching discovery was the children, 4-year-old Samario Dotson and 2-year-old Cecil Dotson II. 2 others, alive but critically injured, would become the fragile, crucial voices of this case. News spread like a shockwave through Memphis and across the nation. The investigation began with a methodical yet frantic sweep of the crime scene. Detectives from the Memphis Homicide Bureau, led by the unflappable Sergeant Caroline Mason, stepped into a house of horrors. The sheer volume of blood and disarray told a story of violent, prolonged struggle. Every surface, every object, every stain, a potential clue. Forensics dusted for fingerprints, swabbed for DNA, and documented the position of each victim. The timeline was murky and desperately needed clarity. Investigators canvassed Leicester Street and surrounding blocks, asking who saw what and when. Some heard arguments, others saw unfamiliar faces coming and going, breadcrumbs the team pinned to an ever-growing board. From a hospital bed, a brave little boy whispered a single chilling name, Jesse. The first major break. The name ignited a firestorm, cross-referencing associates, pulling phone records, scouring databases. Jesse became the frantic focus as the clock ticked. Sergeant Mason's team worked around the clock. Every minute risked lost evidence, hardened alibis, and a monster slipping deeper into the shadows. The name Jesse led detectives down a complex, twisted path. They learned Cecil Dotson was tied to the local gang scene, opening dangerous avenues, a rival hit, retaliation, old grudges. One name rose, Jesse Dotson. Shock followed. Jesse was Cecil's own brother. Recently released, their relationship was volatile. Gang affiliations, money, and family tensions. Detectives brought Jesse in for questioning. He denied everything, said he hadn't seen his brother, knew nothing about Leicester Street. Investigators confronted him. His own nephew had named him. They probed his alibi, sensed cracks forming. Physical evidence began to align with the theory. The surviving children's testimony remained the case's powerful core. The web tightened. Jesse shifted from person of interest to prime suspect, squarely in the crosshairs. For these detectives, this wasn't just another homicide. It was a war for the soul of their city. The turning point came during a marathon interrogation. After hours of denials, Jesse Dotson cracked. Not remorse, a chilling admission. He confessed to the murders. He described confronting his brother over gang-related issues. The argument escalated. He shot Cecil first. What followed was an explosion of violence, aimed at eliminating every witness in the house. He shot the adults. He bludgeoned them. Then, in the most heinous act, he went after the children, because they'd seen his face. He described attacking his nieces and nephews, stabbing the small children, leaving them for dead. His confession was methodical, ruthless. When the argument got heated, I shot him, he said, as if describing a mundane task. He gave details only the killer could know, confirming forensics and solidifying the case beyond doubt. Arrested and charged. 6 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of attempted first-degree, for 2 surviving children and an adult visitor. The shock was unbearable. A man had slaughtered his brother, his brother's girlfriend, and his own young nieces and nephews. Fear and grief gripped Leicester Street. Memorials grew. Teddy bears, flowers, candles outside 722. The community gathered, praying for the victims and the surviving children. Erica Smith, mother of Samario, Cecil the Cent, and 2 surviving children, spoke through pain. He needs to suffer like I'm suffering. The massacre scarred Memphis, fueling conversations about violence, poverty, and the grip of gangs. The first 48 brought raw police work to a national audience, but kept the community's pain on display. In 2010, the trial began. Prosecutors wielded Dotson's confession, physical evidence, and the devastating testimony of survivors. The defense sought suppression, claiming coercion. The judge ruled it admissible. A boy pointed to his uncle, identifying him. Less than 2 hours of deliberation, guilty on all counts. The jury recommended death. The judge agreed. Death plus consecutive terms totaling 120 years. Dotson remains on death row. Legal finality came, but on Leicester Street, normalcy never truly returned. The Leicester Street case remains one of the most shocking modern crimes, a grim testament to human depravity and the destructive power of violence. It highlights the importance of rapid, relentless police work. The determined pursuit of justice can prevail. The surviving children's courage was the linchpin. Their voices from a hospital bed gave the initial break. Proof every voice matters. Communities must foster safety for witnesses to come forward. Small details can solve big cases. A petty dispute spiraled into mass murder, forcing us to confront the cycles that allow violence to fester. Support outreach, anti-gang initiatives, and resources for families in crisis, essential steps to prevent the next tragedy. While justice was served, the loss is immeasurable. Cecil, Marissa, Hollis, Shindri, Samario, and Cecil II. It is a call to protect our children, support our police, and stand together against darkness. Remember them, not just as victims, but as people we honor by building a safer, more just world. The shadow of Leicester Street lingers. May its lessons light our way forward.